Hi, and this is Valerie Tiana with Unveiled Lotus. Today I would like to speak a little on fear, limitations, and dogma. So, fear, as I know it, if everything can run or false evidence appearing real, has always been something that has been outside of myself, as originally it's outside of yourself. When you look at a baby, they have no fear. They're willing to do any and everything. It is not until they are encountered by nature and nurture, until they are encountered by these things that makes them take on a way, yay or nay for it, right? So we need to take this opportunity to go within and deal with our sugar honey iced tea. But all right, there's so many different things. I'm probably gonna split this up a little bit. So let's start with dogma. Dogma is society's way of saying you shouldn't do something or you should do something. That is their thought of how you should act. Again, I was raised, other people's opinion, it's none of my business. It actually is going to affect me from what I was called to do compared to what they want me to do. And their opinions are not stable. You don't want to go there. So you stay in alignment with the Most High and you go from there, okay? Now, when dealing with dogma in society, it is so thick and potent that it can and will make some people make the wrong decisions in life. Now, when you're dealing with limitations in dogma, if you choose to do something against the grain, that's considered dogma. You may not do it because you feel you may not do it and it may cause limitations, right? So I'm going to think of a better example in a minute. So now you have fear, limitations, and dogma, right? You're putting the three of the worst things together that will make sure no one reaches their full potential. You have a fear that you might hurt or disagree with the dogma of society, what society wants you to do, and that limits you, meaning you will never reach your full potential because of what somebody else's opinions are or think things should or shouldn't be. You got one life to live. Please live it. Don't live it for somebody else, because at the end of the day, if you look back 10 years ago, those people who had them thoughts about you and things of that nature, they're nowhere to be found, or you see that their opinion was not as relevant as you thought it should or could be. With those, so I don't know how much, so with those limitations, understanding, you know what? The best way to explain this is with an NDE. Now, that's a near D experience. I'll put it there. So what that is you are pretty much on your final days, right? And let's say you had only 24 hours left to be here on earth. What would you do with it? Would you spend it with loved ones? Would you spend it enjoying nature? Would you spend it tasting things because you won't have taste buds later? Things of that nature. If you think about those things at the end of your lifeline, compared to what dogma and people are telling you, you might choose to actually go through with something that you probably waited or would have waited a lifetime to do because of someone else's opinion. Don't let dogma limit you. Don't let fear stop you, and you will make it to a goal in your destination. I hope that helps. Thank you for listening. Before you go, if you would like a little knowledge on some African American historians, look into Paul Laurence Dunbar. And he was a playwright, a novelist, and a poet. Thank you.